See, what they don't know is they're tuning in to DBYT Podcast. My name is Tyesha Hans, and this is my show where I'll explore the ins and outs of the world around me. You can tune in every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. What's up, everybody? You're tuning in to DBYT Podcast with your host, Tyesha. So, I know I've been gone for give or take 2 months. I've been working very hard in my life. Let's just say that. I'm not going to spill anything before we can actually get into, tonight's episode. But if you're rocking with it, stay tuned. If you're not, I'll see you soon. But for those who stand, let's get into it. So, first of all, y'all know I am in school. I'm in my senior year, last semester. Woo, congratulations, all that good stuff. Let's talk about what I've been through this semester as a whole. Starting off with just regular school material. I've had 5 classes this semester, including international media. We had capstone, senior seminar. We had a sports workshop, and we had media criticism. When I tell you capstone literally took me by the horns and swung me around, that's exactly what I mean. It's crazy. It was exciting. It was fun. It took me through a roller coaster of emotions. Sports workshop taught me a lot. It opened doors for me to let me see what I like, and just to get a different outlook on things. Media criticism, love that class just because I love dissecting things anyway, and you basically take movies, shows, music, or any type of art form, and you break it down accordingly. I thought that was pretty cool. International media, I wasn't really messing with. I mean, that was probably my least favorite class of all of them. And seminar, bro, we had to do a lot. And from filling out so many job applications, we had to do 50 for an assignment. You could have done more, but I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to get the 50, keep it moving, because once you fill out so many applications, you get so many emails back, and now my new account is just flooded with emails, and I really need to go in and delete it. But continuing on, graduation is in less than 2 weeks. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. I'm trying to open myself up more to going to places. Y'all know COVID came in last year, and it scared me because, one, I'm a diabetic. Y'all know that if y'all listen to the show on a regular. So I was high risk. I didn't really want to go too many places, but I still I'm in my early 20s, so it's I still wanted to go out and explore and be able to live my life. So I pick and chose where I went. I went to work. I would go to selected friends' houses and everything. But as far as going out to places with big crowds, I was very skeptical. But as the year went by, I was very blessed not to have caught the illness, I guess you would call it, the disease. I don't know what is it. I don't really know what it is. A virus? It's a virus. It's definitely a virus. But I was very blessed not to receive that, given my condition and given the amount of exposure to people that I was, around. Post graduation, a lot of people want to know what I will be doing after graduation. For right now, I believe that I have my whole life to work. Yes, I will be working still, but it may not be in the exact, location or whatever predicament that I want it to be in off the bat. But I will be working, and I will still continue to seek out internships, jobs, and whatever opportunities are coming towards me. I just know my situation, so I'm trying to play my cards right. I am graduating with a BFA, that is a Bachelor's of Fine Arts. So this field is very broad. You can go into journalism, you can go into TV, radio, you can go really anywhere with this, and that's the good thing. You basically find your niche, and you go with it, you roll with it. And me right now, I'm very open to a lot of things. I've considered becoming somewhat of a voice actor, since it could be remote, possibly. I also would like to take a peek into the industry of film. I just want to be around it to see how it is and what I like. everything that I want to do, it's just so many things. Like, I just want to be good at a lot of things, but we're going to move into my health. Currently, I try to take care of myself as best as I can, given the time that I have, because you guys, I work, I go to school, and these projects that we have been doing this semester has been like very huge, and it's very time consuming, and a lot of energy, and has went into this. So trying to manage my stress levels while trying to eat like semi good with what I'm given down here. It's been hard. It's been tough on me. I'm honestly ready to go back home because I feel like it would be easier for me to control my diabetes while I'm at home. I know that when I do get home, I will have to make time to exercise, eat right, manage stress levels, definitely get a better sleep schedule, and just become a better person overall, like mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, everything. And I'm willing to do that. Especially this will be my very first time not having to go back to an institution. So we're gonna see how that is, y'all. I've been in school since I was like 3 or 4 years old, so literally school has been my life. So not be involved with it anymore, it's probably going to be a little weird, but don't mistaken that for me saying that I maybe want to teach. I can't teach. I suck at explaining things, but that's neither here nor there, haha. I also wanted to talk about the romantic/dating in my life. Yeah, so it's not completely obsolete. In my year and almost half of being single, I have went on a couple dates here and there. They were cool, I guess, it was different, to say the least. I wasn't used to dating before, so it was it's weird, but it's not weird. It's like being on the same page with people is definitely an important step when trying to pursue and trying to get to know people, because if like one person is more infatuated or whatever, it's going to be tough, because it's like you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but at the same time you want to keep it transparent with them and not deceive them into thinking like, hey, I'm here for the long time. Like I wanted to date initially to understand people and how different people work. Like I don't necessarily want to be tied down at this very moment, just because of the fact I'm still learning and growing and trying to become a better me. I don't want to go into a situation to where I have to stress about, oh, how am I going to get this? How am I going to get that? I'd rather have myself to be more established, and not because I don't like asking for things. Y'all may have know that too, but I don't like to do oh, I wish my man could. No, I'm not that type of girl. I'm more so, me get it myself. So I'd rather do that and have us come together strong and not struggling, because I'm not the type that wants to be like, oh, we got it out the mud. That's not me. I kind of never was in the mud, so I kind of don't want to go to the mud, if you feel what I'm saying. I just want to grow with somebody who understands me for the most part. But also talking to people in my life, they definitely encourage me to know my self-worth, know myself, love myself in a general sense, because I guess they've noticed, like, sometimes I'm not the most confident person sometimes it's hard to be confident like 24/7, because sometimes you just feel kind of dingy, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I do love myself dearly. It's just sometimes I wish I could change things, and I am capable of that change, so I will be the change that I want to see. Also in my life, there has been the topic of a bare minimalist and how they come in and out and maneuver within your life, and it can become kind of stressful. Like, you see things they think you don't see, or they come in when they want to and say whatever they want to whenever they want to, and they expect you to accept it. And I've gotten to a point where I don't think I care about it anymore like I used to growing up. So So it's like either you're going to be there fully or you're just going to be, obsolete to me. Because who has time to be playing with the in-between when there are men out here who's willing to like give their all, and provide for you when you need it, not when they feel it's convenient for them or whatever. So I did want to touch on that just a little bit. People out there, do not forget the people who actually care about you, because they are typically the ones that are overlooked always. I have been in the position, both positions, to where I either overlook or I am overlooked. And either way, it either doesn't feel good, or, you don't feel your best when you putting your whole heart into somebody and they could seem like they could care less, So I just want to say that the people who are there for me, y'all know who y'all are. I appreciate y'all for doing whatever y'all can for me, to be there, to talk to me, to help guide me, even though it may not seem like it at times. Like, y'all do help me a lot, and I appreciate y'all. Within this dating life, it does move me into the new discovery that I've had with understanding people at a deeper level, if you will. People, oh my gosh. Just the people that I've met on campus. I have like maybe a good, I'm gonna say a range. I'm gonna say at most a 7 like cool people, like a mix of friends and acquaintances that I could go to if I needed to. But like friend wise, I probably have like 3 or 4. They are all different. And I like to have a variety of different friends who have different opinions, because it teaches me more than readings about people. I rather experience them for myself. Like, I have people with very strong opinions in my circle, and it's like most of the time we do not agree on a lot of things, but I still appreciate their perspective because it's unique, you know what I mean? So choosing your words carefully. Let's go into that, because there was a small altercation where me and my friends, like, you can tell that we care about each other. You can tell that we're growing as people, and it's like sometimes our words get misinterpreted, even in person, because it's like, what are you trying to say type thing. And I think it was a good experience to have. In the situation, I didn't blow up, so I felt like that was growth in its own. Like, I'm really just trying to become a more calm person and not pop off so quick or jump to conclusions. I let them explain their side, and even though I may not agree, I still respect their opinions and whatever they have to say going forward, because I mean, everybody's not going to think like you. Everybody's not going to do the things that you do. People not going to say the things that you say. And I feel like if everything is like, I think the problem in this generation is that everybody wants everybody else to agree with them, and that's not realistic. We have different experiences, different upbringings, different everything. So how can you really expect somebody to always 100% agree with you? It's just unrealistic. I think that this generation has become a little bit obsessed with trying to quote unquote normalize everything. Like, literally everything is already normalized if you actually think about it, in my opinion. Like, they'd be like, oh yeah, let's make natural hair normalized, let's make this normalized, let's make drinking water normalized. Let's think like it's if it's normal to you, isn't it already normalized? I don't know. It's a weird realm. But also, coming into contact with new people, you have to really be patient when you're trying to learn them. It's been hard. Like, I've tried to make like some new friends, and it's like I'm easily irritated or easily just ticked off, period. So it's like I try not to be that way, but it's so hard, guys. Like, I don't know how not to get mad when people, like, my pet peeves in life, I know I'm jumping because I'm squirrely, but a pet peeve is asking me questions that you already know the answer to. And my second one would probably have to be like when people ask you a question you answer it, and then they disregard everything you just said. Like, do not do that. That's so horrible. Like, why even ask? Why even hold a conversation if you're gonna do what you want to do? If you're gonna, like, it just doesn't make any sense. I think it's a manipulation tactic where people use it to be like, okay, I'm going to make it seem like you have a say in the matter, but in actuality, you don't, you won't, and you will never, ever, I've been through some things, and it's just like, I don't have time to go back and forth with nobody's daughter, nobody's son. I don't care enough. And that's just how I see it. That's like my prerogative or whatever. Like, if that's the case, I can just talk to myself and be, in my own gracious energy, like, I don't like the weird energy. I don't like the negative energy. I don't have time for all of that. Like, people this year have tested my loyalty. People have tested me in a number of ways where they think that they could just say whatever and I'm supposed to accept it no matter what. And honestly, if the shoe fits, sweetie, wear it, because it's ridiculous how you can know somebody or not know somebody, either the situation, and they think you're supposed to, they have these expectations of you, and they're unrealistic as well. Like I tell a lot of people, I don't typically try to set standards or expectations for people because typically they always fall short. And I learned that at a very young age. My mom always would tell me, like, T, don't expect anybody to do anything. People are always going to speak, but look out for the actions, because the actions are what matters. When people actually implement that energy into doing what they say they did, it speaks way louder volumes than somebody just speaking louder too, so that you hear them, but they're not really doing anything with that. So yeah, that's probably the most recent discoveries that I found in my life. Like, just being able to find some genuine people to surround myself with. Like, everybody that I've come in contact with, we are not all still in contact, and I think that's okay. I think that people are growing at their own paces and they're trying to find themselves. So even if I'm not on the journey with them, like, at heart, I wish them the best. It doesn't matter if we were best friends or if we were like close, or even if we were just like, talking semi-romantically or whatever. Like, there is no hate in my heart for nobody. I want y'all to understand that. Like, I do not have any bad aura towards anybody. Though you may not see me with the people no more, or maybe if we don't talk anymore, I am still rooting for you. I hope you do well in your life, because even if I can't be there, I still want you to rock out, do what you got to do, get your bag, fulfill your dreams, get your money, get your happiness and everything. So I just wanted to have that because that was on my heart, on my chest or whatever. We're gonna get into this very, very last segment, guys, and that is my career segment. So currently, I don't have a permanent job or a job in the media industry, but if you know anybody who is currently looking for somebody who needs a media specialist, you can let me know, because I am willing to learn, I'm willing to work, I'm willing to put in whatever needs, like, to be whatever. Like I said before, I'm very open to working almost any job, let's get that right, in the media's realm, or even if it's not in the media realm, because skill sets are meant to be learned, and I do want to explore that. Career goals in general, I do want to be financially stable. Yeah, that's the biggest goal, to be financially stable. I never had to struggle growing up. I think the things that I've learned in my childhood definitely helped me mold myself into a more responsible adult, because honestly, guys, when I was younger, very irresponsible, very what would you say, like, I would lose things so easily. I was a klutz, if you would. I was very clumsy. Like, I would hurt myself a lot as a child. But like, for example, financially, my mom and my dad both catered to me and my brothers growing up when it came to money. My mom would definitely teach us about money, what it is, how much, like it's worth, what you can get with it, what you can do with it, X, Y, and Z, the power of money, X, Y, and Z. My dad helped us save money with our starting us a saving account at a young age, which was cool. I thought it was cool. And like the banks would send us little pamphlets like every other month or every quarter to basically teach us more about money. I thought that was really cool for my parents, like to instill that in us. And we definitely learned about budgeting very early. We learned about businesses very early. Me and my brothers were definitely entrepreneurs at a young age. I still remember elementary to middle school, we were, selling candies, chips, and every type of anything. We were a candy lady basically. And it taught us a lot. Like we learned how to do inventory, we learned how to budget, we learned how to manage customers. We learned a lot at a young age. And I'm just really glad that I had these people in my life. Like my household is so legit, it doesn't even make any sense. Yeah. I just wanted to talk about that. But yeah, that's my number one career goal. I know I went off on a rant, but to be financially stable and to be able to take care of my family is basically all I really want to do. Within these next 8 to 10, I want to start a family and be able to obviously move out of my mom's and dad's house and provide for myself and be able to help my mom, my dad, my brothers at any time. Just because I feel like I'm just grateful for them, bro. Like they really mean a lot to me. Now I'm not finna get sappy. We finna just end this right here. This is the update of my life for right now. I do plan on coming back here after I get out of school, after I graduate. When summer come around, be expecting some more DBYT. I hope y'all enjoyed this little update, and I will see y'all in summer. Bye, guys.